Yeah, if you're on mobile, you can't really see it. That's fair enough. But if you look on the top right here, it should be fairly legible. Maybe not. If you're watching it in vertical mode, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see shit. I had it really big across the top before, and that didn't look great. And it was interfering with some other overlays. The gallery should be pretty clean on mobile. It is warm. Crossing. I've wanted to see how much these apartments cost, because they're like legit downtown, but they're small and quaint, and they've got gates everywhere. I feel like they're super expensive, but I like their logo. Let's see if I can turn that way. Just a smidge of overexposure. Get some of that backsplash a bit more. It's it's a bit of a chunky boy, but it's fairly light considering what it is. It's mostly just lens travel, because it's a macro, you know. Still a 2.8, you know. The front element is not that big. I think it's like a 62 or something. Yeah. It's still a prime lens after all. I think if this was the Sigma 105, that'd be maybe a different story. But that's a 1.4, I think. That's a nice lens. I'm gonna wait for them to get over here in the light. Take a shot of these couple walking. One-fourth of a second, which is probably not the best idea. It looks clean enough. Oh man, that AC there felt so good. You know, I've never looked at a 645 lens line that closely. I feel like the 645 series is so, so capable of taking a great photo that a zoom would just feel chunky. I do have a friend who has a Pentax with a zoom, and I think he kind of hates it, to be honest. The lens quality is not as good as it could be, and it's heavy as fuck. I'm like a few streets over. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't get the bokeh because it's already a wider, a darker aperture. You don't get the sharpness because it's not a prime. And so, you don't really get any benefit other than if you're in like a studio setting where it doesn't really matter or something. I don't know. I see. A little bit lighter. Caesar Chavez. I can smell the guano from here. That's intense. Could also be that this parking structure probably has a shit ton of bats in it. I really want to try the X2D from Hasselblad. I think there's somebody in the photo walkers that has one. I want to try the Hasselblad XQD. XQD Mark II, excuse me. Drunk now. How long were you at the bar for the brewery? smell like the waterworks over here, which is really gross right now. I mean, it's it's the cheapest way to get drunk or whatever. AFC. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I'm at right now. Trudy Streets. I'm pretty close to the 35. Probably need to head to the west a bit. I don't really want to walk this way. Forgive me, friends. My directional sense at night here is a little worse than for where, whatever you call it. What were you drinking? But yeah, medium format's tricky to get AFC on. I feel like the Fuji's a little bit ahead of the hassle in terms of autofocus, continuous. Oh yeah, I'm a little east of the Congressman. Oh yeah, it's insane. It's not easy to get that snappy of an autofocus. Got some McDonald's. I need to keep forgetting I have my shutter speed lower. You could do it, homegirl. Oh my god. Was that autofocus? That's the bad thing with this lens. At night, it struggles to get perfect lock with crazy long focus range. So trying to get an action shot with this thing's a pain in the ass. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get, like, yeah, if I try to get something, like, low light with this, I mean, the Z8 is a phenomenal camera, but if I had, like, the Z105, this thing would be, like, impossible to stop, but this older AFS lens, an F-mount AFS lens is not the best. Good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. Hope this is interesting. Impossible. It's hot. A dark time. You know, I've never played Warhammer, and I have friends that do play it, and they're like so obsessed with it. I think I would be the same if I got into it, but it's one of the cheapest modern medium formats out there, which is impressive considering. But I think that's the one that's got like 10 stops of dynamic IBIS, which is insane. Girl, commit to your Porsche. Okay, we're almost to the Congress Bridge. I'm gonna go out there for a little bit, get some water shots, maybe. My back is starting to hurt. Something, car accidents. Don't kill me, please. Thank you, thank you. Oh, really? I know that, they have the whole, physical game, and Austin is one of the only locations that has an actual Warhammer store in the US, I think. I don't know how many stores there actually are, but it's one of the locations that has them. Left 4 Dead's pretty fun. I mean, I used to be all over that game when it first came out. It's one of the most realistic zombie emulations. Somebody did like a comparison video where Valve did like the breakdown of how they do all the animations and the tweens where it switches between different animation states, and they did a great job. Like the fact that they just ragdoll after they die with momentum preserved, and all that stuff, super interesting. But like the wobble between steps as they get hit by bullets and stuff. Yeah, you wanna go to... But yeah, doing like, wildlife photography with a medium format with, a prime telephoto, that's something I'd love to do. Yeah, I mean, there's just such a great community when you put your shit on Steam, and the Valve engine itself had so much congruency across different games, and so we have that common library of assets, and you could just, the Gmod community just went crazy. It uses a simple scripting language called Lua, which you can just make mods easily for. You don't have to be a genius. You can kind of copy some presets here and just make some modifications. It's great. They've made it better, but if you go into like full screen, windowed, borderless or whatever, it's not so bad. Alright, so we're here over the water. It's incredibly dark to look out that way, so I don't know what the action camera can really see. So I'm mostly curious to see how well it can actually look at this terrain. I'm gonna do a couple of do some longer exposure here. Let's go to like F5. Try to get some cars streaking across the bridge over there in the background. I'll bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing a little bit. Holding steady ain't so easy. Good night, man. Appreciate you coming through. Hope you found it fun. 1.6 seconds. It's pretty sharp. It's not in focus though. Let me punch in here and get this focus. It's okay. Let me, aim a little lower for this one. That's pretty clean. Considering on a 105. I mean, the actual resolution right here, the actual, like, scene out here is not that bright. I probably could just make it a bit darker to get more realistic here, but like if I were to go do something like this, it seems a bit more. It's probably a bit more. in line with what I'm trying to get. Yeah. I kinda wanna go walk on the river walk over here, but at the same time I know it's getting late and I got work tomorrow. And I gotta walk back to my car. Oh yeah, gotta put you back up, oops. Change my... Just gotta tilt. Trying to get a shot here of this apartment building. What's up, K-Cam? Yes, right now, we're in Austin, Texas. We're on the Congress Bridge right now. We're actually heading back uptown here. Can't quite get some of the more aesthetic framing that I'd like to at the moment, but I'm using the 105 here. Oh, that's cool. Hope you have a good time out here. Where are you currently? Yeah, I mean the skyline here is pretty iconic at the moment. A little bit of motion blur there. It's good. Out east. Alabama. Alabama, I've never been out there, but I'm sure it's the grossest weather imaginable right now. What's what's the humidity like out there? Right now we got some Tesla cabs on the street. We got one right here actually.